I'm Renee the Appalachian Stitcher, and welcome to the June 2023 edition of my Flosstube. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you find something that you like, and that you'll give me a thumbs up, that you'll subscribe and do all the YouTube things. If you're a returning If you're a returning squirrel, Nat, if you're a returning viewer, well, welcome back, y'all. I have a few things to show you, so let's just get right to it. First up, I have posted on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this, but the 7 on the 8th for Julia, for my friend Julia. Hey, Julia. You start a project on the 8th of every month, starting June. And if you haven't done one on June 8th, just start anyway, it doesn't matter. Or do 2 on the next month. It's very low key, and it's a start along. And I decided to do hands-on design, partridge and doves. I love 12 Days of Christmas, so that's what I started. Julia does too. And if you've watched my other ones, you know this. So I finished partridge, and I changed the fabric to the petit point blue and white, and I brightened up the colors a little bit. Here's partridge, and I started, oops, let me get this. Take the thread out, and I started doves. So there's that one, which is this one. So that's what I'm working on. Smalls. My wrists still are giving me a little bit of trouble, but they are allowing me to stitch some. Before it was none. So that I would say is an improvement. And I finished the 12th stocking from Annie B's Folk Art. 12 Days of Christmas stockings. And I don't have the pattern to show you. I mean, I have the pattern, but I don't have it to show you. You've probably seen it a million times. But anyway, yay, I finished the whole thing. So now you know what that means. Yeah, gonna have to finish them so they'll be ready. So all of the stitching is complete. So I finished 2 things, small things, but 2 things. So I feel pretty good about that. For stitching, that's about it. I do have a new friend. Her name is Lisa. Hi, Lisa, if you're watching. She is a fellow North Carolina stitcher. We met on the North Carolina Stitchers group, and we've met. We met last month, and then we met this month. And I want to show you something, y'all. She's so talented. She does great stitching, number 1. But number 2, look what she made me. She takes broken dishes and makes jewelry, and like this can be a scissor fob. This one's like a Christmas one that I had on my Christmas stuff. Isn't that so cool? I love this. So she like reuses broken pottery and broken, whoop. Here's my other one. I love. And that's so cool. I told her she needs to sell these. So, and I think she sold them as jewelry before. So maybe we can talk her into coming back. But aren't those cool? I love them. So I'm gonna put this on this is going on my partridge threads. And this one can be useful on my other project. So yeah. So hi, Lisa. And yay, so exciting things going on here in North Carolina. What else? Went camping over Memorial Day weekend, which I told you that probably in May. yeah, so it's been kind of slow, y'all. This is a 5-minute video, yay. I'll keep you updated throughout the month. We are gonna do a little bit more camping, I think. And speaking of, there is, I'll have to link it or tell you about it below. There is a stitcher who is putting on a camping retreat. She's from Johnson City, and she's gonna do it in outside of Asheville area. So if you're a camper, RV camping, any kind of camping, and I think there may even, she hasn't announced the campground yet, so there may even be cabins available. Then that might be something you want to do. Basically, you pay $10 and you go camp. Food and everything is on your, on your own. So I'm gonna sign up because that's kind of in my neck of the woods back home. So come camp, y'all. And when I know the rest of the details, my brain is so slow right now. When I learn the rest of the details, I will let you know. Okay? All right. See you next time. Hey, hopping in for a quick update. I have a finish. The doves. Let's see if I can do a little better with the lighting. From Partridge and Doves, hands-on design. It is finished. So I finished that one. And I've been working on Mother's Garden a little bit. And I'll show you where, this is where it was before. Boy, my lighting is really poor. Is that better? And I did the long flower with the bird on top and the little tree beside it. That is what I've done. So this still has, obviously I need to pull that over, pull that down, and then there's some more motifs, but I worked a little on that, so I thought I would show where I am. So my wrists are doing a little better. I do get some relief, so I have been stitching a little bit. I try to keep it a little bit, I don't go wild. I just do for a little while and then stop. And it seems to be working out okay, so yay, yay. The retreat, the camping retreat, there are more details on that. So I will link where you need to go for that. It's in September, the end of September. You house yourself, you feed yourself, all expenses are on you that way, and then you pay $10 to go and stitch in it. There's a nice room, a big room that will be covered by that fee. And there's going to be a brag table and a yard sale table if you want to sell some things. There's if you want to do some vending, there's room for that. If you want to do a freebie table, there's room for that. So it's basically go and stitch, have fun. You can go to Annabella. Her shop is like 15 minutes away. So I think it'll be a fun time. And it's close to my folks and that neck of the woods, or closer. So I think that will be fun, and it should be a good time of year. And then there's a place to do sit around a fire. So like in the evenings, we can all sit around the fire and just enjoy each other's company. Hubby's going with me, and he's working from the camper, and there's creeks and things to do fishing. So I think it'll be a fun time. So if you have an RV, and this one is during the week because it was kind of late notice she had the idea and then tried to find a spot. She found the spot, and of course if you're a camper, you have to make reservations for weekends and busy times well in advance. So this is during the week. So if you're retired or you don't work during the week, or you can work from remote areas or whatever, come join us. It will be fun. So I'll post that there, and I'll update you on the next little bit of stitching if I get any more stitching going. So see ya later. Hey, popping in for a quick update. June is almost over. This year is just flying by. Is it just me or what is up with that? I've been working on a few things. My wrists are feeling better, so I am being able to stitch. I have been able to stitch a little bit, and the stitching that I have done mostly has been on Mother's Garden, Blackbird Designs. Here, if you don't remember, this is my first Blackbird Designs. I mean, not my first Blackbird, but Blackbird chart. And I love it. And I am, of course, making the initials make sense to my family, to my husband's family. So I basically stitched, if I haven't shown this, I stitched this part in the tree, and then I'm filling in the border. So this is on a 40 count. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. So if you're dying to know that, you can either look up previous videos or look at me all hanging off the table. Yeah, so I made a little progress. Trying to get this finished down here. That way the border will be complete, and then I can just go in and fill in with initials of the matriarchs in the family. So I'm loving that one. I want to finish it up. It's small. Well, I'll say small, but because it's on 40, it's not very big. So yeah, I want to finish that one. I don't have any goals. Well, I mean, I have goals, but I don't have any like, I have to do this by no, because of this. If I feel like stitching, I stitch. If I don't, I don't. So that's how that goes. But this is the one that I would like to put stitches on, little, you know, either finish a little motif or little parts to get this one finished and get it off the list. And then, of course, when you're, you know, when you haven't been stitching a while, sometimes new things pop into your head. Sometimes old things that you put down that you weren't happy with the fabric and the way that the stitches looked on it, and you put it down. Remember this one, Blast from the Past, Death Valley. This one is from an Etsy shop, Unique Stitch Crafts, and they have a lot of the national parks. And this one had, take a special note of this one because if you remember, I started it up here and it was just bulky. I just was not having it. And I liked the pattern okay, but I just didn't. So it got me thinking, I wonder what other ones they have, because I wanted to do at least like 3, maybe more, depending on how long it takes me. And I got on her website and I couldn't find this one anymore because I was just gonna look at it. I mean, I already bought it, but she had designed a new Death Valley that I like even better. It looks more classic to me, and it doesn't have the Roadrunner on it, which, I mean, the Roadrunner's cute and all, but it does, I mean, it has a lot of back stitch and it does look a little, I don't know, this one looks cleaner to me for whatever reason. Just personal preference, but I prefer this one. So, what did I do? I started it. Kitted it up with my, with the call for flosses. They've been in a bag, so they are not all pretty, but olive colors. And I have some threads hanging, but I started on some easy count. Y'all, you guys that are pros at full coverage are probably giggling because this is not a huge full coverage. It's not very big at all. But I wanted to try the grids because I thought, well, that way I can, I wanted to come over, but that way I can just stitch when I pick it up. If I'm bored with one color, I can go somewhere else. And so I'm trying that, and that's where I started, up in the corner. Yeah, so Death Valley is back as a whip, but it's a different valley, a different Death Valley. The same, based on the same Death Valley. Over-explain it, Renee. Because, you know, people get confused with Death Valley and Death Valley. Anyhow, this one. This is the one I'm doing. I just showed this to remind you of the one that I said nope. That's it. That's what I've been stitching on. The month is almost over. And I will be going out of town for, at the end of this month into July, going back to the mountains, to yay me. So we'll see how much stitching we'll get done. Gonna see family that we haven't seen in a long time. The family's gonna get to meet the baby. So fun times ahead, y'all. So excited. We're gonna be camping at a state park, which is near where the family lives. So that will be fun. A lot of fun things coming up. So we'll see how much stitching I get done. I, of course, will keep you posted. I know inquiring minds want to know things. So my life is very exciting. Thus the long videos about all my journeys through cross stitch. Yep. I'm just rambling because I'm out of stitching. But that's fine. So 6 minutes, done. All right, y'all. If I do any more stitching, I will tack it on again, and then I'll be wrapping it up and putting it on line by July. So we'll see. Let's see if this is Flosstube out or if this is, oh wait, there's more. See you guys. Here's my pal, oh yeah. Here's my pal, oh yeah. Wow, wow. Meow, 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 meow. No, you're silly. You wanna run? Hey, you wanna run? She doesn't want to run, y'all. Me either. Me either, baby kitty. Are you gonna run?